今選ぼうその正義を軽々しく口にはできない言葉が皆等しくそこにあるほどけてバラバラになりかけた覚悟も絆がつないでくれた一人では飛べない未熟な天使降り注ぐ定めを翼寄り添わせ飛び越えてゆける重ねた手に誓った風に揺らいでゆく虹色の光照らされ試された心つなぐもの信じきれる背中預け進むこの道に何が待っていても今選ぼうこの手で掴もうその正義を世界からまた一つ失われ抜け落ちて消えてしまう色があるこぼれて手のひらに救えない全ての生きてきた証紡ごう一人残された出力の天使飛び立つ定めを残された足で乗り越えてゆこうもう心惑わない風に揺らいでゆく虹色に染まる世界で消えかけた誓いつなぐもの信じきろう自分の弱さ飛ぶことを恐れ傷ついたとしても今踏み出そうこの手で取り戻すその正義を形のない存在証明不安に駆られてしまっても続く青いこの空つながり巡る世界は必ずいつか手を伸ばすよ一人では飛べない片翼の天使降り注ぐ定めを翼寄り添わせ飛び越えてゆけるもう二度と迷わない風に揺らいでゆく虹色の光退け固く結ばれた心なら信じきれる背中預け進むこの道に何が待っていても今選ぼうこの手で掴もうその正義を
What is going on, guys? Long time no see you since more exactly 2 weeks ago. What is going on? My name is App and we're back to Danmemo. This week we got Record Buster, the new collab event that I have much to talk about. I have more to talk about than the duration of the event, because the event is super short. This week is Water and Dark Zone, and let me see, and it's Heroic Trials. So let's get this started. Let's start with a few roles first. And let me just put the bits here on the back. And we're ready. Okay, so first I've got an 11 draw 4-star ticket. Oh, I got a lot of tickets. Damn. Let's start with this one. I'm not sure, but I think this one is only from is only with units that got released on the last year. We'll see. But since last week, I end up rolling on the. I end up overpulling on the gacha. Hey, Purple the One, how you doing, my man? How's it going? Hater, why? Tell me. Oh, because of Osu? No, I don't hate the game. I actually tried it. I'm not sure if I still have it installed. I actually tried the game before. It's just not my thing. Now if you're talking about Demon Slayer, that's another thing. That's just bad. Let's see what we get here. Oh, this is kind of cool, and I think she's still useful. I mean, she should be. She was released what, 4 months ago? Maybe 5. Matt is bad. What do you mean? Oh yeah, you mean on also? Yeah, I'm pretty bad. No doubt about that. I'm not even going to try to hide it. Like, even on easy difficulty, I can do most of them. Just not my stuff. And I'm not exactly interested on exactly getting there, so... Hey, Xerongo1, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? You like the music? Thanks. It's the usual, it's stream bit. But yes, some of the albums you might like it, some might not like it. Oh man, the music from the music that you were playing from Demon Slayer. Yeah, the music is kind of nice. She does have much better musics. Like for example, most of her SEO musics are really cool. My first attempt at Finn gave me a score of 737 million. That is a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not completely sure of what is a lot anymore, because the meta is just absolutely crazy. You know it. The numbers are completely crazy. But it seems like a good score. It's like almost double my score. I haven't checked before the stream if I actually managed to survive with all my units until turn 15 or not, because I simply used the team that I saved from last Finn record buster. Okay, let's go for the first star guaranteed ticket. You're ready to join me on a little prayer here, so I can get a few arrows that I'm still looking for, you know? I'm earning my Magic Light Record Buster team. Oof, Magic Light Record Buster. And this was like the first unit in the game. It's the first unit that they give you for free, actually. It's +9, I guess. But wait, you're running Magic Light on this record buster? This specific record buster? Because if that's the case, I probably scored kinda bad. It's still 350 for now, but it might not end up on top, even on top 1000. I actually try going with the element. I always try going with the element, especially for the stream. It's kind of cool to see what you can do even with outdated units. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, it's another countess here. I think it's +3 if I'm not mistaken. One day, maybe I'll ever MLB, I guess. Maybe. Who knows it? Who knows? Okay, so I still have 2 more 11 draw tickets. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, that seems like an awesome score for Magic Light. Are you planning on rolling on the another add-on gacha? On any of the gachas? By the way, Purple, now every time someone writes Lisa, the first thing I think about, you know what it is. It's not the singer, but the Genshin Impact character. I was like, wait a minute. They're both great. Okay, it seems I'm not gonna get anything else here. Yes, me, tell me. Your stream is too powerful? What do you mean? My stream is too powerful. If you mean it can't lower the resolution, I mean, that's Twitch's fault, not mine. Can you actually... No, you can't lower the resolution, yeah. Yeah, that's Twitch's fault, I don't know if you know, but... For people to be able to lower the resolution, you need to be either partner or affiliate, something like that. And since I don't want to be affiliate with them, yeah. It's super stupid. That should be free. That should be absolutely basic. Imagine that YouTube would tell you, well, if you want to play the video at an higher or lower resolution, you have to pay us. You'll probably just say, okay, fuck off. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Well, only a better PC can help. Or smartphone, I mean. I think you can also try on smartphone. Either way, let's just talk just a little bit about these two gachas. So, really quickly. Okay, so as you know, I mostly only care for you, so I haven't actually read these units before, but I'll do it pretty quickly. From what I heard, all units are terrible. Terrible, but let's be sure. Let's be completely sure. Ryu is terrible. So if I'm saying that Ryu is terrible, she's really terrible. Okay, so let's start with Mariel. So Mariel, special, allows 50% chance to revive. Oh my god, it's another thing for stallers. Oh my god, why? High HP heal and 35% HP regen. High HP heal. Usually it's mid HP heal, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but usually it's mid, it's not high. So that's a new one. Super light magical attack and stage debuff plus 2 turns. Stage debuff plus 2 turns. Self plus 3 actions. Magic resist plus 50%. Allies magic resist plus 50%. Okay, so Mariel is basically the magic version of Anniversary Ryu. Ryu was for physical, Mariel is for magic. So yeah, this is definitely a stall unit. Okay, for stall teams, Mariel is actually really good, which I absolutely hate. Okay, let's change to ice. Let's see ice. 3 in damage, plus 100% per each self-crit buff. Okay, maybe only the water gacha was bad. Let's see the effects. Magic resist minus 40%, magic and wind detect damage plus 70%. Okay, so pretty good for the first one. Alternate guard rate, crit rate and counter rate plus 40%, not bad at all. Super damage plus 60% per self magic. Okay, so 120%. 120% started to become the norm. It's really good. Okay, really good. Ice is also really good. But like, Marielle, for me, it's shocking. She's extremely good for stall teams. Okay, let's check Essia. Because I want to have one Essia at least. Okay, fire resist minus 15%. It's pretty simple, so basically if you want her for a fire team, I think it's the, I guess, fire resist debuff that we have. I might be wrong. Crit rate and counter rate plus 15%, like, a lot of units nowadays do that. Okay, let's move on to the other banner pretty quickly. So, Tililile, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably not pronouncing it right. No one pays me to care about her name either way. I don't play that game. The game that they're collabing with. Send fire attack damage plus 80%? 80% is super high. Like 80% is crazy high. The power creep is real insane. Physical resist minus 40%. Okay, this is starting to become the norm. Still that's gigantic. Now wait, is this right? Because this is a self effect. I'm guessing this is a mistranslation. I'm not entirely sure. But if this is a self effect, she's applying physical resist minus 40% to herself. Okay, we'll have to see. So that will change a lot of things. She has an AoE attack. Itself indeed. By the way, welcome to the stream, Juby. How are we doing? But it's a self effect indeed. Okay, so it's kind of something to balance her, I'm guessing. Attack type all targets plus 35%. This unit is kind of all over the place. Not bad if you still don't have an attack type all targets plus 35%. Third skill. Damage plus 70%, okay. So 140% more damage. It's an okay unit. I think it's pretty good, I guess. Not exactly like super buffed or anything. Strength buff, filter pen rate, and strength magic and fire resist, minus 50%. Yeah, I think she's okay. No, Ryu is absolutely terrible. Oh my god. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but honestly, she might have some use. She's absolutely terrible, sadly. AoE magic resist and light resist minus 35% doesn't do that much. This is an AoE. The second is a single target that heals ailments, which is actually an useful thing, but as an AoE, not as a single target. And third, it's more buffs to herself. Like, she's terrible. I don't get what the devs were thinking when they were making this unit. I'm still going to roll for her because I have to have all the Ryus, but other than that, she's terrible. Friendly Maiden Fane, let's just check this out. So another unit for Soul, physical resistant guard rate plus 15%. Not sure if she will be used or not. I think FASUS does the same thing, not 100% sure though. Okay, let's start with the rolls. So let's go with the draw 11. Let's start here. Let's try to get the Ryu. As well, I should have started on the other one. Yeah, it really matters. Oh, this is different? I'm supposing this is the kind of another add-on summon animation. Oh? Yeah, I don't care. I don't even know who you are. I don't care. Friendly Maiden Fane. I don't care. Also, I don't play stall. I know that there is one unit that has the same voice actress as Estia, And I know that Marielle shares the same voice actress as Ryu. By the way, is the music playing for you? Because I can barely hear it, but I might have this too low. Okay, so this is it. Let's see. Yes! It's Ryu! Here she is! Purisa scale Ryu Leon. Okay, I might not give a crap about the collab, but I mean, it's a Ryu. It's all that matters. Okay, so Ryu is here. I'm also going to roll one time on the other banner for Asia. What is up with your internet? I don't know, man. Maybe it's the stream that it's too powerful, like I said. Okay, let's see if we get Estia. Okay, this is not Estia, this is... Of course, this is Ice. Of course! I don't mind it too much, but I wanted Estia. Okay, so one roll on each, I think it's good. I also want to save up some artists for the Christmas banners. As most of you know, during the Christmas, the units usually get a power creep. Or let's say it differently, the meta usually gets a power creep, so yeah, I'm saving it for it. Okay, let's go for the Record Buster. Actually, if I add more of those eyes, I might actually be able to get a good score, but I don't have. Okay, so new unit, Fane. Can we check her voice actress here? No, we can't. But I think this isn't the one that shares Estes voice actress. Okay, let's collect this and let's go for the Record Buster. Okay, now this Record Buster, I don't exactly have many recent units, let's just say it, for Win Team. For the Win Team, you'll see my team. So basically, for single target wind units, my most recent one is Ice. Now this little you can kind of use it here for removing Finn's buffs, which is actually good. But I don't think this will perform that well. We'll see. We'll see. I basically used more or less team from the last Finn Record Buster. Okay, if last Finn Record Buster was Wind, was that one when Yakins got released, maybe? I think no more single target wind units were released. Okay, let's start this out. I already have the skill flow set. Okay, so basically I'm using Earth Clothes on all my units to buff that Earth Resist. Now, I do think this team is able to survive. I'm not 100% sure though, because this is the first Finn Record Buster difficulty 7. I might have to add up something to buff the defense. I actually have magic defense, magic debuff on him set with one of the assists. Now, some thoughts about this collab. man, they announced this with what? 1 week? Less than that? Maybe even less than that. Not entirely sure. Now, I actually have heard about Another Eden before they made this collab, and I went to check on the game. So I've already knew the name of the game. I think one of my friends on my previous family played Another Eden, but I went to check. The game doesn't even shows up on co-op top 100. So basically, I don't know if you use co-op or not. Co-op is basically an app store where you can download apps from other regions, like for example in my case Danmemo, because I live on Europe and I play the NA version. And they have a rank 100 ranking. Danmemo is like on 75 or something. Another Eden is not even near the top. Near the top 100, we're talking about top 100. So basically this is a game that nobody knows about. It has one thing though, it's also owned by WFS, so that's the reason behind this collab. Now is the collab good? Yes, for them, actually, to save up some work, they can put a bit more work into another stories, especially considering that the story lasts for... Most people were saying that the story was super short, it has like 14 chapters. I'm gonna say 1 hour, 1 and a half, I haven't played it yet. But from what I heard, the story is super short. So I think they haven't spent that much effort. Will this bring more players to the game? No. Will it drive some players away? Probably. Because the Strike the Blood collab already did that. They've probably actually got a bit of money on that collab, but after the collab, a lot of players went away. A lot of really popular ones also. So, I think the same will happen after this collab. Like I said, the game is not on its best days. Now, if you played on the Last Familiar Rush was, man, beyond terrible. I've never seen anything like that. I thought I've seen everything. But basically, every player was saying, I don't have a team for this. I don't have a team for any of these stages. Or, at best, I have a team for one of the stages. Like, almost nobody had a team for those stages. If you see their recommendation of units, it's the biggest stupidity possible. And they're basically shooting themselves on the foot. So their recommendation is 1 unit from the most recent banner. Okay, that's absolutely normal. Like, they have to sell up the units from that banner. Yeah, it was completely horrible. Have you seen their unit recommendation for one of the stages? It was 1 from the most recent banner and 2 from a banner that was 6 months ago. 6 months ago! What the hell are they going to get with that? What good is that going to make to them? I honestly don't know who the hell is making the stages. I think that was for stage 2, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it was for stage 2 because it was weak to Earth. And I've checked for other options. Because I had kind of some options. Like, it will score way less. The game has 350 units or something nowadays. Like, they're asking for 3 specific units in the middle of 300 something units. It's ridiculous. I had to try some weird shit in stage 2. I'm actually curious. Tell me, what did you use on stage 2? I'll show you what I use next. If I still have the team. I think I think I cleared it afterwards. Okay, let me see if I still have it here somewhere. But it was Gareth from the third anniversary, because he also removes debuffs from your units, which is also good. He also buffs Earth attack on all of your units. It was Christmas Ryu from 2019, because you couldn't even use Christmas Ryu from 2020, by the way, which is a plant killer, but like the water resistance on the last stage was super high, so you couldn't even use her. It was ridiculous. Oh, and I used Cassandra, and the most recent Cassandra. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's no stage set for Cassandra, because she's like completely an element unit. But like they haven't even made the stage fit to Cassandra. Like, okay, for example, this is super weak to magic and to earth. Like, not even that. First magic fire. Magic fire. Oh, what did you use for magic fire? The for the anniversary units from part 3. It got the possible up to difficulty 100 plus. Had to use water. Yeah, so we actually had to force water, right? Because I've had a lot of people running into that problem on Astia. I haven't even tried stage 1. Like, my units for stage 1, I guess I could have tried forcing water, but it would probably have scored super low. Ended up scoring super low either way. I think I got around 20 millions on stage 2, which is awful. But stage 3 was even worse for me. I couldn't score past 12.5 millions. And I was trying like my best single target team on that stage. It was useless. 472 millions, not that bad with this team. It will be great if this ends top 1000, because for this record buster I don't have a team for this. I don't know if you have seen the team that I'm using for this record buster. It's this one. It does work surprisingly, actually. In terms of survivability, it lasts till the end with no issues whatsoever. Festabel and Valve. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are really powerful. 32 million average? I think that's good for stage 1, right? Again, not sure, because I haven't made this stage 1, and I haven't checked most of the scores for, well, for this Familiar Rush in general. Because, man, so 1 week ago, I was about to go stream, and I actually prepared the stuff before the stream. So I went to do the event. Man, I tried a lot of teams. It was exasperating, especially because they've made the post, their usual post, with the units that they recommend and with what the enemies do. They didn't even said that the enemy would remove. I think it was Earth Resist. The enemy removes the Earth Resist. They didn't even said that. It wasn't mentioned at all. Like, after trying a lot, I realized that the enemy was also removing that, and I was like, okay, play this shit. I don't have patience for that. I'll stream next week. Yeah, it was basically that. Okay, so 7th zone, let's go for this. Now 7th zone, as long as they don't include like something higher than very hard, I think it's kind of fine for now. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with this team. Was okay for stage 2 of Element. Quite bad for stage 1 though. Oh yeah, right. I remember one of at least one of one of SC members was doing 32 on stage 2. Have you checked out the Slime Gacha game yet? No, I haven't checked it yet. Haven't I told you I haven't watched the anime, and I'll be honest, I'm not that interested on the slime anime. Yeah, let's go for the light party. But I've seen the game being announced even before they released it. Okay, light party. Let's go with this. Yeah, we can start with very hard. Why not? Let's start with the Dark Zone. But I'll be honest, even Slime would have been a better collab. I might not like it, but I admit it would be actually a good collab. Especially because the game just got released. Okay, Golden Sky Dash, double tap, and here let's go with Pink Sweets. Okay, now this might have some problems with survivability, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, that's a new hit. Someone made a YouTube video and Dre from Dynasty posted it in their fam's server earlier. Tells about it already starting to die. Wait, you mean means Danmemo? Another Eden? Or the slime game? Or all of them? I'm a bit confused here. We have to be more specific. Okay, let's go with Mayfly. Man, this Daphne is a really good Rivong Emerald unit. Like applying single targets plus 25% and physical resist minus 40% is really good. Let's go with Mayfly, let's go with One Way Straight, let's go with Shovel Strike. Oh, the slime game. Wait, how is it dying already? Jesus Christ, that was a huge hit. That was a huge hit. I might have to do a few changes here. Didn't the game got released like, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Are they trying to speedrun? Or something? I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's see. What can I change here? Okay, I think I can fuse two light assists into one. Let's go with the Aina. Valentine Aina, let's see. Here she is. I think I'll lose 8% damage. Okay, Valentine Aina, they see here. Let's see. Can I switch this to? Yeah, I might switch this to. And I think it doesn't make too much difference here. Maybe switching these two again. Alright, let's try this out. Like, people complain about pay to win a lot of times in games that aren't actually that much pay to win. Danmemo is starting to become a bit more pay to win though. With the memory features and all of that. Because I think I already asked that, not entirely sure, but they don't give you enough materials to level up to max the memory of that map, right? If you don't have the pass. Because I think it was on the previous map, on the Artemis memory map, I was lacking like, was it 100? Was it 10? Either 100 or 10 from the material to level up. So I only got the Artemis to 5 stars, and I need to use these maps to get to 6 stars. Pretty much the EA system. Pretty much that. Okay, so turn 2. We're fine for now at least. Let's go with that. Let's go with this. One way straight and chocolate strike. I might use Cicada Shell though to remove the stranded magic buff. We'll see. Now, if I had used the Cicada Shell, it would have removed before the enemy used it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, turn 3. Let's go with downwind here. No, wait. Blowing wind. Let's go with blowing wind. Let's keep going with Mayfly. Let's go with Memorial Strike. Let's go with Sweet Splitter. Now, with Lily's buffs, I don't have to worry because Sweet Splitter extends their duration. Here I do have to worry, but I'm going to set them again next turn. It's going to give me an extra reaction, and only here I'm going to have to use this one without giving me an extra reaction. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. What the hell? How did it deal that much damage? How did it deal that much damage? Okay, I might have to do some small changes here, so let's put this on the main party. Okay, let's see. We can change a few things then. Like, I think that Lily might go for the last place. I might put her on the last place. It's still going to affect her, just a little bit. But it is as it is. Either that or Aru. Let's see. No, I might put Lily on the last place. I have this more focus on magic, so yeah, I might go with that. Now Finn stays on Lily. I might be able to return this to normal. So Ciri goes here. And Ray goes here. Now the only question is this. What am I going to switch here? Because I pretty much don't need anything else for this party. Okay, so I already have single target buff. What else am I missing? What do you usually set on the party when you have pretty much everything? Maybe under a stone? Yeah, maybe under a stone. So let's see, for example, that. Let me check, how much is the magic resist stone? Okay, magic resist down 35%. If it was the new eyes that offered the Niger magic resist down. Yeah, exactly, magic resist minus 40%. I might need to level up her though. At least for the S rank. Other than that, I don't care that much. Yeah, magic resist down. Let's go with that. Let's grab the Reveal Magical Amulet here. How many turns is it? 3 turns? No, 4 turns. Yeah, I can go with that. Here on the back. Because the other effect is much more important. Okay, so let's go with that. Let's see, do I need to change anything else? No, I think the rest is good. Okay, now this should be fine. Let's try this out. If not, man, I'll probably go with the debuffer. Okay, let's go with Downwind, let's go with Golden Sky Dash, double tap, Intensity. Okay, everyone's still alive. Ferris Breeze. One way straight, may fly. Yeah, I think I can use Blowing Wind. My only doubt is here. If this goes before. Yeah, perfect. Not so perfect. This is getting super difficult. I might just go with the debuffer. I'm probably going to try one more time. If not, I might just go with the debuffer. Like, Downwind does help to reduce the damage, but it's not that much. Hey Vasco, welcome to the stream. No stream last week, it's been a while. Yeah, last week I haven't streamed because I basically had another meltdown with Danmemo. It sometimes it happens, especially when the devs do stupid shit. So yeah, no stream last week. Okay, Ice is dead, but if the team still survives, I don't care that much. Okay, we're fine, I might need to stick out a shell though. Maybe not, maybe we're fine. Are we fine though? I don't know. Let's go with Nightstorm. Let's go with... Man, I should. Let's be completely sure. Let's just stick out the show. Let's go with Moral Strike. Let's go with Pink Suits, I guess. Yeah. What did the devs do? Yeah, they basically did a stage where you would need 1 unit from the most recent banner and 2 units from a banner that was 6 months ago. The game has 350 units or something. So yeah, that's basically 3 units in 350. So as you might have guessed, most players don't have those 3 units, or at least they don't have them at a good enough level for that stage. So if you don't have it, you're screwed. My guild was basically everyone saying, I don't have a team for any stage, I don't have it either. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And by the way, we're talking about a top 5 Familia. And we actually managed to win top 5, this is something that I haven't talked about yet. We actually still managed to win top 5. And I haven't seen a single player that said, oh, I have a team for this stage. They basically used like less than good teams. For that, we still managed to win top 5. This only means one thing. One, that Astrea, that recently fused with us, managed to carry us to top 5. And 2, that almost nobody else had a team for any stage. Or that people don't care anymore. Either way, it's really bad. Is the mini grab? Can you pay to get there faster? The thing is, it would actually be kinda good if it was a money grab, because it would be beneficial for them. It's just sheer stupidity. Because they don't get anything for promoting units that got released 6 months ago. Like it makes sense that the most powerful units are from the most recent banner, but saying, yeah, your best option for these are 2 units from a super old banner, it's like, it's a peak of retardedness. I think not even the devs know what they're doing. That's the general feeling that I have. Okay, here, Chocolate Strike, yeah, let's go with that. Oh, here I have to go with double tap. Like, even the whales are leaving the game. Like the number 2 Familia, which was 90% whales, like completely ended from one day to the other, because everyone just said, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out. And we received like 7 members, I think it was 7 members. From that Familia. And I know that another 2 went for another one of the top Familias. The rest just stopped playing. And Jesus Christ! Not even removing his buffs. I'm just going to run a debuffer. Okay, let's change this to a debuffer. It's a little bit less damage, but it's like 5% less damage. Not even that much. Let's see. What am I going to run here? I mean, I can run something like the OGR or something. If I can find her. This is like, by the way, this page here is almost the number of units that you have in the game. Not as many. I think I have like 80 less units than the total number. 80 or 50, something like that. Something between those two, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, revolving magical amulet. Yeah, I can use the Arcana here. I could just go with Otar though, but yeah, let's go with that. I think Otar is a bit slower than Blowing Wind, so that's a bit more safe. Okay, now here. Yeah, let's go with Blowing Wind, let's go with Mayfly, let's go with One Way Straight, let's go with Arcana. Okay, we should be safe now. I know I said this last time, but this time we should be extra safe. Let's go with Night Storm, let's go with Memorial Strike, let's go with Pink Sweets. It still deals a lot of damage. Like, I always have the idea that from time to time they give them slightly shadow buffs. Basically they buff the enemies without telling anyone. Cause it kinda makes sense if you think about it. This game mode was released almost 2 years ago. The meta and the power creep has increased like tremendously. And sometimes you still have a lot of difficulties. When, for example, on Record Buster they need to increase the difficulty from 6 to 7, because at some point it would run the stage without any defensive assists at all. I mean, I think I still did it today on difficulty 7 Record Buster, but it was Record Buster Fin, it's different. Let's go with Chocolate Strike, let's go with Double Tap here, Mayfly, Special Arts. Okay, now here. I think it's time to replenish downwind. Either that or blowing wind, let's see. Yeah, I need to replenish blowing wind. Let's do that. The guy's almost dead. One way straight, sweet splitter. Is he still going to survive this turn? That's my question. Because depending on that, I can use Memorial Strike. Should I or should I not? Yeah, okay, yeah. He still survives till turn 6. Okay, if I used her third skill, I think he will die this turn. He would have died this turn. So the Moral Strike... It doesn't really matter. I haven't used the special though. Almost 23 millions, damn. Yeah, let's raise again, one last time. Let's see, so I don't need Finn. If I'm planning to finish this really quickly, I don't need Finn. Then what can I use? First, let's see what I'm missing. Okay, so I have crit rate, I have counter rate, I have guard rate. I'm missing pen rate. And yeah, I can switch the Finn here. And I can get pen rate. Physical resist down minus 25%. Okay. Okay, let's roll with this. Do I switch this to... She will get more damage. No, I will have to switch it to a different one. But she will get more damage. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Let's switch this to though. Okay, the damage will arrive a little bit later, but that's way too buffer. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Let's go with this. So, 5 turn clear, let's go for this. But yeah, after 3 years, I'm starting to not play the game as much. 3 years and 3 months, I think so. And I started playing... Damn, so long ago. It doesn't feel that long though. But I've been playing a lot of Genshin. Let's go with Night Storm, let's go with One Way Strike, let's go with Moral Strike here. Let's go with Pink Sweets. The thing with streaming Genshin is that I still have a lot of story to do. I'll probably end up streaming like when I get to the end game, or at least to the most recent content, when I can actually do events, because this last one was in Inazuma. This, of course, for those of you that play it. I think the next one will be on Dragon Spine, so I'll be able to do it. Okay, let's go with Chocolate Stray, let's go with Special Arts here, Mayfly. Double tap here. So maybe events, maybe the end game. I don't know, we'll see. But I've been enjoying the stories a lot. Like they usually say, if you're a new player, man, you have a ton of content to do. How did this happen? How did this happen? Okay, it might still be possible to take him down, but how the hell did this happen? Like, seriously. No, it's kind of impossible, yeah. Like, she helps with the counters. Oh, I know what happened. I used Yosuke, I didn't use Akane. My bad, did a mistake with the skills. It wasn't stage 2. Because I'm not used on using the old arrow anymore. Speaking of which, this team has 3 arrows. Arrow is love, arrow is life. Okay, this time let's go with Akane, let's go with One Way Straight, let's go with Mayfly, let's go with Blowing Wind. Exactly. With Mayfly, let's go with Night Storm here. I'm curious to see what will we get for the Christmas banners, both in terms of story and both in terms of units. Because honestly, I don't know. I don't know in terms of the power creep, how they will advance from here. Like, the thing is, for now pretty much any unit with the mid extra action is pretty good. And for single target units, any unit that deals 120% with the third skill is really good. Now 120% is not even that much good anymore. Like nowadays it's like 160%. So I really don't know how they're going to proceed. Oh, and the Masters of Mill wargame should be getting closer. Okay, this time I think we're safe. Turn 5. Let's see with Blowing Wind, Mayfly, Memorial Strike. And Sweet Splitter. Okay, if I get a lot of counters, I think I'm fine. Mayfly there. Memorial Strike, perfect. There we go. 5 turn clear. Okay, let's see. Without saying, 25 millions. 24.7. It was pretty close. 24.7 is insane. Like, this team is by no means bad, but it's still an insane score. Let's see, score ranking. Okay, there are only 2 persons with 27 millions. I have to update to wait for my score to get updated on the top. But this should give me top 150. Okay, let's go for the water zone. Water zone is not going to be as easy as good, like, no. Just no. Let's go for the water zone. I don't have like pretty much anything good for it, but we'll try our best. Tender Party. Let's grab a Tender Party from here. Let's make some changes. So, Beast Killer. I think I have like 1 or 2 Beast Killers actually. Oof, it's Scarif, which I don't have. Oh my god. Okay, let's see, without being Thunder, let's see. Are you kidding me? I don't have any options. Okay, I can't go with those. Okay, let's improvise as usual. Let's see. What can I run here? For single target thunder. No, without being Beast Killer. I mean, I can run that spell. It's a super old unit. But sure, I can run him. Anything else? Are you serious? Nothing else? Like, it doesn't even get extra damage or anything like that. This +2, this real +2 probably scores better, because she can actually deal +150%. She does need a physical resist buff as assist though. Let's see, in terms of options, I don't have many. Okay, let's do it this way. I'll run Bell, but on the back row, because I think I don't have much support for it. This is 10 resist debuff. 10 resist minus 40%. So I need physical resist debuff and single target debuff, so 2 in 1, perfect. That unit is really good. Now here, I don't need to use her first skill then. And her third skill deals plus 50% damage, I guess. It's not horrible. Her third skill deals 60% more damage. It's not horrible. It's just bad. It's not awful. Man, I don't know. I don't have anything better for this spot. No, I think I really need to run Bell. I probably don't have any other option. Yeah, he gets some self buffs. She distributes some buffs, so kinda okay, I guess. Well, it will have to work. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. I might go with this. Physical resist, magic resist, and then resist down. Mostly for the thunder resist down. Now here on this spot. Yeah, let's go with the pole. Let's increase that physical resist down. Now let's go with this on the back row. Let's go with that. I'll probably end up focusing the damage on Elf Archer. I wish I had that Daphne at an higher limit break. She would be perfect for this stage. Now here, let's go with crit rate, magic, and strength. Let's see, am I missing anything else? Let's see if Garf survives. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, we'll see. Okay, yeah, I think we can go with that. Let's just change that equipment and we're ready. Okay, so revolve physical element on both. And I'm just missing this bell and we'll be ready. Alright, we're ready. Let's see how many turns does it take. Like if it takes 7 turns, it's honestly great. And if it's the wrong stage, yeah, it's the wrong stage, sorry. Let's change the stage. Yeah, there we go. 7 turns with this party. It's also great. I doubt that it will take so few turns. Let's go with Darchazard. Let's go with... Yeah, I might buy for attack, just on the first turn. Let's go with Sunrise Call. Let's go with Thunder Force. Let's go with Blowing Wind, Stormy Strings, Great Floor, and Intensity. Yeah, now that I think about it, both Daphnes are from the OVA. From the OVAs. Okay, let's go with Spark Starter. Let's go with Great Floor. Let's go with Marksmanship and Night Storm. Man, he's dealing a lot of damage. I know that he still has his buffs. He shouldn't be dealing this much damage though. I can remove them. Let's go with Thunder Fulmination first. But I might end up removing them. With special arts. Like, if I really need to remove them. We should be fine, I hope. Did I forget to use the special? What the hell, I forgot to use the special. So we're not fine. Let me restart this. I thought that it was turn 3, not 4. My bad. Okay, downwind. Let's go with Darchazard. Let's go with Grid Floor. Let's go with Thunder Force. Actually, let's go with Sunrise Call. Let's go with Grid Floor. Let's go with Stormy Strings. Let's go with Blowing Wind. Nice turn, marksman chips, good floral, let's go with spark starter. And special arts here, this time I haven't forget. Okay, let's go with that. By the way, I was searching for the game's revenue like a few days ago. It was pretty much when they've announced this collab. I remember, okay, let me check how the game is doing in terms of revenue. Turns out that finding gacha games revenue for some unknown reason, it's more difficult than I thought. Like I remember seeing it for Fate Grand Order many years ago, and you had to go like to a very specific Japanese website for it to get the data for both iOS and Android. I don't know why it's that difficult. Anyway, I actually managed to find one thing. Actually two. The data for iOS on the last 7 days, and the data for all platforms during the month of November for many gacha games. So it was pretty much comparing many gacha games. Of course, didn't have all of them there, but like the most popular, and it also had Danmemo. And just set it here. We have to downwind this turn. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's go down. So for the last 7 days on iOS, if that data is accurate, the game did $2,500. Now, I don't know how many people play on iOS. I still think it's a good number. $2,500 is absolutely nothing for a gacha game. Nothing. Now, for the month of November, and I'm not entirely sure how it was counting. I think it wasn't counting exactly the month of November. I think it was counting the previous month. Not November. It was data from November, but from the previous month. Supposedly the game had done $110,000. It was on one of the last places from that list. On first place we had Genshin Impact with 60 millions. 60 millions. Again, I don't know how accurate the data is. But like on third place, it was Fate Grand Order with 48 millions. So I think it's from all the servers together. 110 for the Danmemo is absolutely nothing. Like it was way worse than I was expecting. At least in terms of comparison. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. I'll be honest, I don't know which of the things is more insane, if the $110,000 from Danmemo, or if the 60 millions from Genshin Impact, or the 48 from Fate Grand Order, because Fate Grand Order is like the biggest money grab possible. But either way, it's doing really bad. My prediction, sadly, it's this, and I'm still going to play till the end. If WFS does nothing, if they continue to not listen to players, the game will not see a 5th anniversary. Unless like the JP server is like doing super good, which I kinda doubt, but I don't have the data from the JP server. Let's go with this one instead. Actually, let's go with this one. Physical resist minus 50%. It's already 10% down. I don't know, it should deal like about the same damage. Let's do that. But yeah, for now, still going to keep playing. I've already spent too much on this game to quit either way. Now that wouldn't stop me from quitting. Although I spent way less on Fate Grand Order, I spent a lot of time on it, and I left from one day to the other, pretty much when I started playing this. Because the game got really bad. But I'm actually thinking of leaving the Familia. I'm actually thinking of leaving Asia. Because I'm completely tired from the Familia event. I love the Familia, absolutely. Like, for example, Fouds has been supporting us a lot. He's been carrying us a lot on Familia events, specifically Familia Wargame. But man, the Familia rushes are absolutely terrible. And I talk with pretty much every player on the Familia, and their opinion is pretty much the same. They're all like, yeah, I don't want to do this shit. But it's Familia Rush. It's not even Familia Royale. What was the last time that we got a Familia Royale? And which number was it? Because we're near 30 Familia Rushes. I think last Familia Royale we got was before the 4th anniversary. And it was like the number 8 Familia Royale, maybe? Like, I don't know why the devs hate Familia Royale that much, even though it's superior on every aspect. But yeah, if I had seen the stages and the updated stages, because they completely forgot the Earth Resist removal on stage 2, if I had seen the stages before the Familia Rush had started, I would have just waited. For now, next event should be the Familia War game. I'm still going to stay for the Familia War game. I'm going to try to stay until the Masters of Familia War game, because that should be mid-December, late December, something like that. And after that, like, if they don't do anything, if they don't change how the Familia events work, probably just quit. Yeah, last Familia Rush was awful. The problem is that it wasn't only the last one. It was like the last 10. And like every Familia Rush is like, okay, this Familia Rush is pretty bad, or one stage or two of the stages are pretty bad. This can't get worse. Next Familia Rush. Okay, this is even more shit. Next Familia Rush. Okay, this is terrible. I decided to not pull those OVA units and pay the price. Even if you had pulled the OVA units, it wouldn't be enough for stage 2. That is mind-blowing for me. Like, what were they thinking? Oh, and it's units from 6 months ago. Why? You guys don't get anything from that. It's way more annoying than Familia War game. I used to dislike Familia War game because I don't like Wargame like since a long time ago. I don't like Wargame that much because of the meta. Now I have a meta team. It's getting a little bit outdated, but it's still a meta team. But I used to not like Familia War game. But like Familia Rush now is like bottom of the barrel. Okay, now for this one. I think I can do this one with an anti-stall team. We'll see. I think I can do this one with the anti-stall team. He's not that fast. He prepared his team for ailments. In a sense where I have to play for so many hours, consistently trying teams and rotations, and we have to coordinate a lot on later stages. Yeah, I used to feel that. I used to feel that before getting into Asia. But like, since Fall does pretty much all the work for us, it's been pretty easy. I don't know if I already talked about the way that he does. He basically, before the round starts, he sets up every match that we're going to do. So basically, he pairs us with every opponent. He mostly does that actually during the round, considering the wins and losses. He changes that a few times. And yeah, we basically just say, yeah, we want to do our runs now, and he sends us like 06, I1, 02, pretty much that, and we just do the runs. So yeah, it's pretty much a blessing. Yeah, the guy's a complete machine. I don't know how he does that, cause there's so many variables. I mean, if your team sucks, it's kinda... if you don't have, like, pretty much good units... I used to not have a good team until the 4th anniversary. It used to be like 50-50. He will get good calls, but he will also get a lot of bad calls because he wasn't used to my units. But after that, it's been pretty easy. And yeah, this took a turn for the worst. Was this one bad RNG or it's simply that this team doesn't work? Because I still have a rematch. I can use it here. After 2 days of familiar game, I'm so done with it. Yeah, I used to feel the same. Like, especially, like I said, when you don't have the right units for it, it absolutely sucks. Even here on Undertale Secura, I've already run into many matches where I'm like, okay, this is an easy win, but suddenly the RNG takes a turn for the worst and decides, well, you're going to lose, and it absolutely sucks. It's the worst feeling ever. And yeah, I had the loss there. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, this one the anti-stall works. This one the anti-stall has to work. I don't see a reason not to. Yeah, the anti-stall works for this one. Like, unless NASA dies super soon or something like that, which I actually doubt. Yeah, Artemis on Aru. Yeah, now that I look at it, he was also probably defending against Helmet. Doesn't mean that it makes sense, but it was probably the reason. Oh, that was a strong attack. But he's down. Okay, this one was an easy win. And I still have one more. So I'm going for Jester 2, and by the way, I actually don't have any rematches left. I thought that I had, but I don't. Okay, he's basically running that team. I could try to force ailments here. I don't like fighting against that ice assist. I don't like that at all. I prefer to avoid it. But yeah, he's pretty much going with the uninstall team. It kinda counters all my teams, so let's try a different one. Let's roll one time here. Okay, this guy was defending against elements. Can I beat him though? Okay, my team should be faster. My problem is if one of his units dies first, and then Astray enters. But I should be much faster than him. Like, not exactly by a lot, but still. I think Finn is going to be the last attacking one, right? I'm starting to see a few more teams with Finn. Is he the last one attacking? Do you know that? He's like one of the few units that I don't have from the third anniversary. Like, the normal version should work. I also shouldn't run into any problem because either Yukina or Bell should kill one of my party members. Should kill Aisha actually. Ryu enters. He has fast modifier, but the other ones aren't as fast. If he said correctly, okay. But Aisha should die to either Bell or Yukina, right? Yeah, I don't see any reason why Aisha would survive. Yeah, I think it's easy too. I fought against a similar team the other day. I had to have a rematch, but it was because I got better RNG. So basically I think I dealt a ton of counters on one of the units. And it completely changed the match. So if that doesn't happen... Okay, a few things that I can change here. One, it doesn't seem to be running any ailments, so I can change this to a pole. Here I for sure want that on the back. I can increase the attacking power, I guess, since I don't see any magic units there. Could also run Astrea, but that will probably just make things way worse. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, let's go. Plot twist, my Vel will one-shot his entire party. Nah, I don't know. Oh no, oh no. Oh, okay. Aisha died now, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, perfect. Turn 1. Easy. Okay, Jester 2. I was like, oh no, I shouldn't die with the first attack. But then, easy. Okay, now here. These ones are new, right? The 3-star tickets, I think they're new. I do want to buy the 2-star first. Or the Hero Light? Maybe the Hero Light. I mean, I've got tons of Hero Light. Because like I started saving 3 Hero Light per month at the beginning of the month, exchanging one doll. And then you build up a ton of Hero Light. Okay, so only one thing missing. The Heroic Trials. Let's test this out. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I said the other day, it took a turn for the worse. Because I think what happened was... So, I think it was Yukina. Yukina attacked. Every unit countered Yukina. She died. Enters Astria. She blocks one attack. The other attack doesn't kills. The other attack doesn't kills like one of them, or only kills one, something like that. And then he still has an Artemis on the back, and it screws up everything. Okay, let's go with either far or dark. Let's see. Which one did I update it recently? Which one did I not update it recently? Okay, I think the far one is super outdated. Let's go with dark. Like I used to say when my dark party was like my best party, both single target and AoE, I always used to say always force dark. Oh, let me check. Okay, I can still check if they're weak to either physical or magic. Okay, so physical resist down. Okay, so she's 20% weak to physical, 30% resistant to magic, and weak to dark by 20%. And this should be the opposite. No, they're both weak to physical. Oh, that is good. That's actually good for my party. I still remember when I started playing, the heroic trial that was on was with how was it called? Heroic Succession Bell? Let me check. It was this one, which till this day I still think it's one of the coolest bells in terms of art. Honor Succession Bell, exactly. It was the Honor Succession Bell Heroic Trial. Like I remember back then I couldn't do the max difficulty. I could barely do the first difficulty. So I had to farm the first difficulty like a lot. It took a lot of hours. Yeah, it's just a shame that he didn't even got on the first 3 places when people were voting for their favorite art costumes to get a rework. It was Argonaut Bell that actually won. Like, Argonaut is cool. He has a red cape. That is cool. But still, I prefer units with armor. Like for some reason usually Japanese don't like to draw. For some reason, even if it's a medieval setting, they don't like to draw units with armor. Characters with armor, sorry. It's sad. It's so sad. And you can notice that on Fate Grand Order, when the units ascend, they usually lose pieces of armor. Except for Artoria. And I'm thinking if anyone else is the opposite way. But I think it's just Artoria. Gallant Armor Eyes, yeah. She's also one of my favorites. At least, I would at least put it on top 3. I think my favorite armor for Eyes is the one from the first anniversary also. So Honor Succession Eyes, maybe? Or the first one. Let me see if I can find them here. And all the eyes with armor, yeah. Are you talking about the eyes with leather armor? Which is her father's armor, I think that's the one that she's using. Or are you talking about the first one? No, actually that's the first one. Let's see. So are you talking about this one? This one I think she's using her father's armor. Not remembering the guy's name now. My 2 favorite ones are this one, the Sparkle Priestess. And the Honor Princess. The Honor Princess is really cool. It could be a little bit less purple and like more metallic, but they're both really cool. This makes super cool eyes with armor. But yeah, the Gallant armor is also pretty cool. I really like that sword. I don't like her sword that much. Her actual sword, the one that she uses on the anime. Like, it's kind of the same thing for Belle. I prefer when they do units with the sword. Like, for example, now that I think about it, this is the first Belle from the 4th anniversary, and he's using a sword. Like, which sword is that? The Christmas Belle is the same thing. He's also using a sword, but I don't know where the sword comes from. Although I do think they mention it on the story. I might be mistaken though. Reminds me of Alice from SAO. Which of the eyes? Alice is pretty cool. I love her armor. Let's go with the instant arc. Let's go with our target and on it. Oh, the pink one with the huge armor. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. Because it looks like she's wearing an heavy armor. Although Alice wears way more armor. Yes. Wait, give me just a second. Sig Fanmail, thank you for the following. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you. Okay, so Blowing Wind this turn, Breaking Crash, Dark Attraction, and Change Room. Yeah, Alice is one of my favorite characters from SAO. Like, probably my third favorite one. It's kinda difficult, man. It's kinda difficult to decide the top. Like, Asa was my favorite for a long time. And then comes Sino. But like only after a few years I started to reconsider Sino. And she kinda won the waifu battle. And then comes Alice. She would probably compete for the top one. They made her too thirsty on the last season. Like way too thirsty. Okay, let's go dashing bit here. I mean, it's not as it was the only problem with the final season. Far from that. But it kinda ruined her character for me. Still in the top 3 though. I think they've already released the movie, right? They're going to release the Sword Art Online Progressive this year. I kinda still have some expectations for that anime. If they do it right, which I'm not that confident they're going to do it right. But if they do it right, man, the movie would be amazing. But first mistake, fitting everything into a movie. Like the Progressive has way more story, way more story in those 2 years that they've time skipped. Our animation is fantastic, absolutely, it's one of my favorite ones in the game. Like the new units animations, the special arts animations are really awesome. Okay, let's go with Downwind here, let's go with Breaking Crash, Dark Attraction, and Armor Breaker. Yeah, I've watched like the first or second trailer, something like that. And it looked good. One of my thoughts is, who is the other character? Like, there's a character that I have never seen before, and that I haven't heard about her. I have the second volume of the Progressive, of the Sword Art Online Progressive. Received that as a birthday present, like 2 years ago or something. I haven't read it yet. I've already seen some pages, but I haven't seen that character. Blowing Wind, Breaking Crash, let's do that. I mean, Mikoto essays are top notch. Oh, Mikoto's special arts is also really badass. Really badass. The first spell also. Like, most of the new units are really good. The way that they designed the special arts, really good. These kinds of special arts are just super troll. I actually like the way that they do like super badass special arts, and then they have like super troll ass arts. Damn, I wasn't expecting the special to kill both. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, now let's just go here, quest skip. Bam. Man, the fact that besides the 5 tickets that they give you each day, the other quest skip tickets, the fact that they're pay to win, oh my god. Like, you know, it was awesome on the first month with the free pass. I got like, I don't know how many tickets. I think they will give you like 15 a day. Let's make some calculations. At the end of the month, let me see how many I would have. 540 at the end of the month. Yeah, it was around that. It was around that. Like at the end of that month, the anniversary was ending. I barely hadn't farmed anything because I usually leave everything to the last minute, and then I just spammed all the tickets. Bam, like everything farmed, except for one because I dropped too many tickets on one of them. How do we get those? The yellow skip tickets. You have to pay the battle pass basically. I don't know if it's battle pass. It's the lunchboxes. Because I have lunchboxes and I get stamina and 15 of the blue one daily. Wait, 15 of the blue one? You sure? You don't get any other yellow ones? You don't get the... Okay, I'm not going to spend a potato here. Either way. Actually, I can spend it because I still have my dailies to do. Let me... But I can choose the quest skip ticket here. Give me just a second. Let's say I want to use it here. Yeah, the yellow ones, I think they give you... Maybe they only give you with the Ryu lunchbox. I'm not sure. I got both on the first month, so I accumulated 10 of them. But you get 15 of the blue one. Now that you mention it, yeah, I think they used to give 15 of the blue one and 15 of the yellow one. So something like that. Okay, let's collect the rewards here. I have around 400 potatoes. Man, you get used to it. One day, unless you like mass farm everything, unless like you spend a lot of time farming this. One day you will have 1,000 potatoes, then 2,000, then 3,000, then 4,000. Yeah, I think it was Ixerom that he said he barely had any potatoes left. He didn't add any more of the normal potatoes. Because I think he farmed until the last item from the event, which is the 5,400. 5,400 from the last item. Like these ones here, but with the gnome tickets. I mean, if you do that, I guess you won't have any potatoes, but if you're like an average player, you'll accumulate a ton of them. But yeah, that is all for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the follows and for all the comments. You guys have been amazing. Next week, same time, if I don't have another meltdown with Danmemo, if those guys don't announce another familiar rush. Oh, come on. I don't even want to give them ideas. Imagine if they announce another familiar rush next week. I'll probably have another meltdown. But yeah, if nothing bad happens, same time next week. See you there. Peace.